Welcome back to Frontline News. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. It's now time for Frontline Business. Despite calls from the private sector to peg the Jamaican dollar to the US currency, IMF Mission Chief Dr. Uma Ramakrishnan says that is irresponsible. We hear more in this report.
Earlier this month, the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica PSOJ President Howard Mitchell recommended abolishing the current foreign exchange management program and pegging the currency instead. However, Ms. Ramakrishnan says making such recommendations without a proper framework under which that could work is not the right approach.
To talk about a fixed exchange rate, one has to determine what would be the rest of the economy and what would be the rest of the policy, where the monetary policy, because you're going to lose monetary policy as a policy lever if you have a fixed exchange rate. So the only policy lever that will be left is fiscal policy. And, the only policy tool that will be available to absorb shocks in the economy would be the fiscal policy. That is a framework that one has to think about in a completely different environment than where Jamaica is now.
She added that in order to manage the exchange market, the PSOJ should be having a different type of discussion.
The discussion has to be, it will be a more productive conversation for the private sector to talk about what can be done to build a market where these volatilities can be handled. What can they do for building a forward market? What can they do to build an infrastructure? What is their contribution to developing that market? That is a more productive conversation in my view.
She was speaking during an IMF video press briefing on Wednesday. Kimberly Broderick, Frontline Business.
Jamaica has asked the Chinese government to provide $100 million in grant funding to advance the development of the local coffee industry. Agriculture Minister Audley Shaw made the disclosure yesterday during his contribution to the 2019-2020 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives. He said this is part of plans for the aggressive expansion of the coffee industry.
To make the Blue Mountain coffee more accessible, I can formally advise you that I've written to the Chinese government. I've written to the government of China because I'm aware of a grant program they have for infrastructure development. And I've written requesting a grant of $100 million United States dollars to put into agricultural roads with an emphasis on the coffee area. We are going to rebuild Blue Mountain coffee. I've already had discussions with the present owner of a large part of the Blue Mountain coffee system. And he has indicated to me that he's willing to look at us finding another partner to work with him to more aggressively build out the coffee industry, and I intend to do that.
In Wednesday's trading session, the JC Combined Index declined by 676 points to close at almost 400,000. Overall market activity resulted from trading in 51 stocks, of which 23 advanced, 21 declined, and 7 traded firm. The Junior Market Index advanced by 10 points to close at 2,965. Stocks advanced for 1834 Investments, AMG Packaging and Paper, Barita Investments, Caribbean Producers, and Everything Fresh. Stocks declined for Blue Power Group, Caribbean Cement, Carreras Limited, Phosphorich Company, and Indies Pharma Jamaica. Trading firm were Berger Paints, Siboney Group, Derriman Trading, Express Catering, and General Accident Insurance. Indies Pharma Jamaica Limited ordinary shares was the volume leader with almost 330,000 units, followed by Wysinco Group with just over 300,000 units and Grace Kennedy Limited with more than 260,000 units. News in oil. Oil prices steadied on Wednesday near 6-month highs after data that showed U.S. stockpiles rose to their highest levels since October 2017, countering fears of tight supply resulting from OPEC output cuts and U.S. sanctions on Venezuela and Iran. Brent crude futures lost 9 cents to $74.42 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures fell 49 cents to $65.81 a barrel. And that's it for Frontline Business. I'm Sasha Lee Hamilton. Pleasant viewing.